William A. Sullivan served in 2 world wars and held the highest rank of any naval officer from Lawrence through the end of World War II. He was so skilled and inventive in naval salvage operation that he was known as the Father of Naval Salvage, a title inscribed on his grave in Arlington National Cemetery. Sullivan's life in Lawrence began in the city's public schools, graduating from Lawrence High School in 1912. He also graduated from Phillips Andover and the Massachusetts Institute of Technology with a degree in architectural engineering. After MIT, he entered the Navy as a lieutenant junior grade in December 1917 during the peak of the World War. After some training, he was assigned to the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard as the assistant superintendent. Sullivan's first salvage assignment was in 1922 when he reclaimed a gunboat that run aground off Veracruz, Mexico. By 1940, he was assigned to the United States Embassy in London to study and observe British Navy salvage. Sullivan recorded national attention with the salvage of the former French cruise liner, the Normandy. This ship capsized in New York Harbor after a massive February 1942 fire. The event caught America's attention since the tragedy took place shortly after Pearl Harbor Day. The Normandy tragedy was so significant that Navy Secretary Frank Knox arranged for Sullivan to meet with him and President Franklin D. Roosevelt in the White House to discuss the Normandy's future. While he succeeded in righting the massive ship, it would not be repurposed as a troop ship and was sold for parts. It is still considered one of the greatest salvage operations of all time. Sullivan also established a diving school where Army divers were trained by the Navy alongside the capsized French liner. The lessons learned from the salvage operation would help the Navy throughout World War II. Sullivan went on to conduct important salvage operations throughout the war. He led other critical wartime salvage operations as enemy forces were driven out of North Africa, Italy, France, and the Philippines. He also had a first-hand view of D-Day in Normandy on June 6, 1944. During arguably the most significant invasion of the war, Sullivan was aboard the flagship USS Augusta with General Omar Bradley and Admiral Alan G. Kirk. He went ashore to Omaha Beach the next day. According to Sullivan, quote, "I went in at once and looked around. It was very bad, the worst mess I've ever seen any place," end quote. The Navy recognized Sullivan for his work with several awards. The highest award he received was the Navy Distinguished Service Medal for removing all wreckages in Manila Harbor. Equally impressive were the citations Sullivan received from foreign governments, including the Commander Order of the British Empire, the French Legion of Honor and the Croix de Guerre, and the Italian Order of the Crown of Italy. His naval career ended in 1948, and he spent his retirement years living in La Jolla, California.